Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I am still alive. And no, you are not on the wrong episode. There was a chunk which got skipped, as evidenced by that. So yes, I have done a few things, and the reason that they were done off camera is because I originally did them on camera and then went exploring, found a Polaris settlement, and OBS recorder basically crashed. It didn't crash, but it was only capturing a frame like, once every 20 seconds, so it was very much not watchable. So unfortunately, that recording is not going to see the light of day, but fortunately, not much happened, so I'm just going to recap it here really quickly. So we left off, we were, let's see, where were we? Over here? We were over here. So we were over here in Talon territory, and I wanted to get the base out. A temporary base, so I went over here looking for a location. I chose here because this is not sand, this is actually beach. Well, actually, right here is sand, but out here it's beach. Our base comes with its own private slime, so that's, of course, a very large bonus. So I went out here, I wanted to get a temporary defense post type base, just to secure a location. So that is this one, very cheap. Just mined out some stone and just put in the resources that I already had from that one alien container. So I put that down, basic outpost, just 4 minigun turrets, some solar panels, one 2,000 capacity ammo box, and one small constructor. That's really all there is to this, and it will very happily power itself completely on solar energy. There's no fuel in it whatsoever. So that's that base, and I'm just going to build up this area just a little bit, just to have kind of a spot to be safe from zirax and whatnot. So while that was in the factory, I went exploring a little bit, and didn't really find too much. I found, this is the main thing I found up here. I found this Polaris settlement and an unknown artifact hanging up there above the water. And I also found a crashed capital vessel, which I will be going back to. So, as I was going up here, once this stuff started to come in render range, the frame rate dropped. There were a lot of freezes, and it wasn't too bad once I got in here. But I looked over at the OBS window on my other screen, and it was just stuttering like insane. It was only capturing. So I looked at the video. It was only capturing a frame, like I said, about every 20 seconds or more, 30 seconds or something, so very much not watchable. So I'm hoping to avoid that. I tested it out a little bit. I did go back up here with the recorder active just to see what would happen, and it did happen again. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I'm not sure if it's a problem with OBS or a problem with Empyrion or both. I'll do a little bit more research and see what I can find. Not too much amazing up here. There is a POI I've not seen before, waste processing. It's a new POI. It has those texture blocks on it, those whole blocks. So I know it's newer and it's really big. I might show you some pictures of it from the recording that was lost, but right now I don't want to go up there because I think that recording will just crash. Anyway, so that's what happened last episode that you did not see. In this episode, now that we have this base, and I think there's ammo in here, now that we have this, I want to get a few things, and I want to explore around and find a POI or two that we can take out without the use of, guns and an SV and all that. And there's one more update which you did not see. Empyrion's released two patch fixes, 11.5.1 and .2. One of the things they did is they fixed this so that you can click on the planet now. Maybe. I might be doing it wrong. You can click on the planet, and they brought the planet info back, so now we can scroll back through the planet description, so that's good. And there was something in there about blueprints from before the thruster change. There's something about them changing them to comply with the thruster change, and I think it broke my HV because, well, let me show you what happens. You turn it on, everything's fine, and then you try to turn it. And it looks like I'm turning wildly. I'm not. I'm just turning a little bit, and it's going a bit ballistic. It's like CVs were right when they introduced this change for the first time. It's practically impossible to steer this thing now. Granted, there's nothing in it, there's no weight, but it certainly was not like this when I spawned it in, as you saw, so that's a new thing. Hopefully they're going to fix that. I don't know if that extends to SBs, if they're going to be crazy now, or what, but anyway, so that's a thing now. But anyway, what I wanted to do in this episode is I wanted to get a few things. I wanted to get a multi-tool. I want to get, I have some guns, but I want to get ammo for them. I want explosives, and I want at least one core. And then I want to go exploring, find that POI, like I said, and we'll be ready to take it out. So, I should be able to make some ammo. Let's see. How much of this do we want? Let's say 300. Need to unlock a shotgun to make the shotgun shells. Alright. Shotgun shells come in 30s, so we got 120 of those. Should be plenty. Maybe a few more of those. Let's see. Need explosives. And I believe I already unlocked a multi-tool. Yeah. So explosives are on the bottom. And I also want armor. I need to craft armor because I'm not wearing any armor, so that's something we need. And I also need an armor locker for that, so let's see. We can't craft this, we need promethium. Which is weird because we got promethium from that thing, so where is it? I'm carrying it. Okay. So that's fine. So we can craft some explosives. Let's see. 5 will probably do it. Yeah, looks like the power went out. We'll be back in a second. And one obviously. And I'm going to need an armor locker, which I'm pretty sure I can make. Just need to unlock it. Go to the base, and it should be around here somewhere. There it is. So we'll get that going. Armor locker. We'll eventually get a large constructor, but we don't need anything that can only be made on a large on that just yet. So we don't need to spend the resources on that just yet. This is at 12% fuel, which is plenty, believe it or not. Where are we on the drone attacks? Does it have an ETA yet? It does not. Probably, it starts at like 10 days, then it goes to 5, and then 3, then 2, then 1. To be honest, I've had some problems with base attack with it saying like now in red letters, like the attack is now, and there's nothing happening, and nothing happens for several days. Eventually it does fire, but I don't know, we'll see if we run into that or not. Alright, so this is powering on and off. It also doesn't have large battery charge, but if I just leave it alone for a while, it will power itself up eventually, because these guns take like nothing. I just need to remember to turn the constructor off when I leave, because that's the main power draw. So while that's going, actually let's get the ammo it's made. Let's just get this ammo. These are already loaded, of course. Alright. So while that's going, I'm going to explore around a bit, trying to not run into any super laggy territory. And we'll see if we can't find like an abandoned something or other. I might go to this crashed capital vessel actually and just see what's there. But I'm tempted to just leave it until we need the Neo for a CV. So I think we're probably going to do that, because there isn't going to be much in the way of loot there. And that's not really what I'm looking for. Alright, so we're going to take our super wobbly HV now and try and track down some abandoned POIs. Alright, there's something over there, I can see it. We are in the middle of zirax territory. We've gone around, kind of down this way. I was going down here, but I don't want to get into this stuff. We're going down here. There's a big complex of stuff out here. See, south and west is completely lit up. I can see lights over there, so there's something over there. We're right next to a radiated zone. This might be where the drone base is. I would like to know if that's the case. Oh, okay, that's a shrine. Supply station, that's really good. Level 2. Ooh, Crash Titan. Okay, this is great. Alright, what have we actually discovered? Stand by. Oh yeah, there's lots of patrols out here. I might need to just get out of here. It's really dangerous. This thing is made of nothing but plastic, so... It's gonna be safer out here. Yeah, there's a drone right there. Alright. That's a rocket drone. Oh, that's good. That means it can't hit us. Okay. Alright. I need to look at the map. Where's the territory? Okay, we need to go north. You get out of this territory because there's lots of patrols out here. Alright, there we go. So, what did we find? We found Crash Titan, the other third is probably right around here somewhere. There's a drone on 1/3 of that. And a supply station. Now, supply stations are really good. They got 6... I believe they have 6 alien containers in them. So that's really good. Level 2 might have turrets on it though. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, there's a mechanoid patrol right there. Okay. Glad they didn't shoot me. There's a shrine. There's another drone up there. I think that's a rocket drone. There's the other part of the Crash Titan. Take a look at the map really quick. Drones on our tail. There's a patrol. There's something else out there, something big. Oh, that didn't sound good. That was a shotgun zirax of all things. There's the Xenu mainframe. Yeah, this is definitely a big hub. I don't know if the drone base is here. It might be, it might not be. Like I said at the beginning in episode 1, I've noticed that the drone base seems to be off by itself now, which is kind of weird. But, I can't go in here. This is an open cockpit. What am I doing? I have to get through here fast. I assume this ends. Okay, we need to go a bit east. Alright, there we go. Just in zirax territory. I don't think there's any patrols here, so this is a relatively safe area. Shrine, supply station. We know we saw the mainframe. And there's obviously a lot more patrols down here, so this is a pretty big hub. The drone base could be over here. I think it seems to be close to a hub, but not right on it. So that's a new change, I think. Looks like territory continues up here, so I don't want to be in here. I don't want to get all shot up. I'm going to go straight north, I think. Just ignore the radar for the moment. And we'll just see what we find. Alright, well, we have found an abandoned bunker. I apologize if the HV is moving around. The spider's trying to kill me for some reason. We're just going to leave him to his happy travels. And as we try to steer our demon-possessed HV towards the abandoned bunker. Okay, this is what we were looking for. It's armed. Whoa. This thing's huge. This is not what we were looking for. But this will definitely do. This thing's huge. I don't think I've seen one of these things before. This is really big. Alright. Well, this will definitely do. Might not even need to go underground in this thing. If it even has an underground size like that. Are those heavy windows? I can't tell. Might just be blocks. Yeah, it's just blocks. Okay, never mind. No safe. Alright. So, this is definitely going to work. And I'm going to turn this off to conserve fuel. We are over here, right at the junction of 3 territories, right next to the planet's seam, and our base is down there. So we went down here. This is where the hub was, the zirax hub. Went back over here, big ocean over here, went back up here, and we have the abandoned bunker. So it's pretty far away. I wish there was something closer, but we've pretty much explored this. I mean, I haven't gone in here, obviously, but I don't think there's much else close except for the crash capital vessel and the Titan, obviously. That's in zirax territory, so I want something which can deal with the drones before I go in there. Anyway, this is going to be... Whoa. Where's this guy? This is going to be what we want. For sure. I don't want to get too close out here because I know there's a gun waiting for me. But I just want to have a look. If I can. I can scope in closer on this. Nope. Alright. Yeah, there's a gun like right up there somewhere. But this doesn't look bad. This thing's really big. Just wondering where the entrance is. Because this is all walled off. That other side is all walled off. Where's that gun? You have solar panels here, so that's interesting. I think there's a gun like right up there, but if I stay close to the wall, I should be okay. At least in theory. Yeah, this is gonna be the entrance. Where's the gun? Let's just open this. Oh, there's nothing in here. Ooh, it's airtight. Look at that. It can stand right in the hangar door, and it's airtight. We'll just heat up for a brief moment. Stand by. Alright, this fog is making it hard to see. One thing I would like to immediately note is that there are no creepy alien noises, so that is good. Just abandoned bunker noises, so let's see. I feel like something's about to jump out at me. This place is way too abandoned. If I were smart, I would bring the HV in here. I can't even see. What am I looking at? Oh, there's a door there. I see. Okay. A door on the other side? Doesn't look like it. Or if there was, it has since been destroyed. So the one door that no one wants to open. Okay. Yep, there's creepy alien noises. I knew it. This is a newer one. It's got this new armor door on it. Oh, I have a really bad feeling about this. There's another door here. Why am I doing this? I'm totally not prepared for this. Alright. Okay. Nope. Too much lag. I can't aim. It's too much lag there. If I had a suit and like more bandages on me, I would do it. But I don't have a suit, I have no backup, I have no explosives, no core, tier 1 weapons, and I can't aim because of lag. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a bit more prepared and come back to this, I think. But this place is huge. Look at this place. It's got solar panels and everything. There's that. There's the turret. So yeah, as long as we stay down here, we should be fine. Yeah, this place is huge. Is that like a ballistic missile on there? Is that what that's supposed to be? Alright. So we'll go back to the HV and we'll get everything we need. Then we'll come back and do this thing. Lag and all. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be next episode because I know it's going to take a while. And we have some preparation to do before that happens, so let's see. Which way is closer? Right there. Alright. Yeah, there's some serious frame rate drop here. Hovering around the mid-20s. And I know because on my last playthrough, which obviously was not on YouTube because this is the first one I've done, but on my last playthrough, I've been having some serious issues with slow FPS on POIs, basically all POIs. Actually, if you look at my first Empyrion bug video, you should be able to find it. I document that lag, and I realized after I did that a few days later, I realized, oh well, wait a minute, I haven't updated my graphics cards drivers in a long time, so I updated those, and a lot of the lag went away. So if you're experiencing lag, definitely update your graphics card drivers for sure. That being said, there is still lag, and it's still pretty hard to aim a gun at all in any kind of POI. So, but we're gonna do it because I'm on YouTube now, so I have to go through these abandoned bunkers here to get the alien containers that we need. So once I get more prepared, we will do that, and assuming that ooze back at the base does not kill me, I will see you next time, and until then, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Alright guys, I know I said I was done, but I did have an idea. I was thinking, you know, there's going to be a lot of aliens in this, and there's going to be a lot of lag because it's big. I think lag scales with the number of destroyed blocks you have, which makes sense because there's a lot more triangles on those, and it's dropping the frame rate quite a bit, so that's going to be pretty difficult. I think what I might do next episode, instead of doing that, I might do, or at least see if I can do, this supply station. Because there are a lot of containers in supply stations. If that doesn't work out, if it has turrets on it, which I can't deal with yet, I might look around here or here at some of the other zirax territory, maybe up here, see if there's an easier target. Up here might be pretty good, actually. We'll see if there's an easier target like an armory or a lower level supply station. Those are really, really good first targets. So I might scout around a bit off camera, see what I can find, and then next episode we'll probably be attacking a zirax POI. Until then, remember to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you later.